Far from the crowds, beyond the beaten path, hidden in the heart of Indonesia's Coral Triangle, lies a place so untouched it feels like the earth before time. This is Misool, a remote island paradise where limestone cliffs rise from turquoise waters, coral reefs explode with life, and silence still exists. Today we journey to one of the most breathtaking and protected islands on the planet. In the heart of the Coral Triangle, at the very epicenter of global marine biodiversity, lies an archipelago of such staggering beauty, it feels like a world apart. This is Raja Ampat, the Four Kings, a name that evokes a sense of majesty and myth. Located in the Indonesian province of West Papua, this remote paradise is a constellation of over 1,500 jungle-clad islands. Of its four main islands, or kings, Waigeo, Batanta and Salawati, it is the southernmost, Misool, that remains the most enigmatic. Separated from the others by the vast expanse of the Seram Sea, it is a realm of its own, the most remote and least visited of them all. This profound isolation is not a drawback. It is Misool's greatest treasure, the very essence of its untamed spirit. It has acted as a natural fortress, preserving a prehistoric landscape and a marine ecosystem of unparalleled richness. Getting here isn't easy, and that's exactly why it's so special. The journey to Misool is a pilgrimage, a deliberate shedding of the modern world. It demands patience and commitment, acting as a natural filter that discourages casual tourism and protects its fragile ecosystems. For those who answer its call, the difficulty of the passage is not a deterrent, but part of the allure, a rite of passage into one of Earth's last true sanctuaries. The expedition begins in Sorong, a bustling port city that serves as the gateway to Raja Ampat. From here, travelers board a speedboat for a multi-hour voyage across the open sea. For hours, the world is reduced to the rhythmic pulse of the engine and an endless horizon of blue. Then, almost imperceptibly, the horizon begins to change. Faint smudges sharpen into silhouettes, and as the island slowly appears, towering limestone karsts emerge from the sea like ancient, silent guardians of the ocean. These geological marvels, sculpted by millennia of wind and water, rise hundreds of feet into the air. Their sheer, weathered faces are adorned with tenacious greenery, creating a dramatic contrast against the impossible turquoise of the water below. They form a labyrinth of hidden lagoons, secret beaches, and mysterious sea caves, each turn revealing a new vista more breathtaking than the last. This is the first glimpse of Misool's magic, a landscape that feels both ancient and alive. This profound isolation, this challenging journey, has preserved Misool as one of the most biodiverse marine ecosystems on Earth. Shielded from industrial fishing and the pressures of development, its waters are a living library of evolution. Here, the coral reefs are not just surviving, they are thriving, teeming with a density and diversity of life that has vanished from so many other parts of the world. This is a place where nature still reigns supreme, a precious reminder of what our planet's oceans once were, and what they can be again. Misool looks like a fantasy world. Jagged limestone islands rise straight out of the sea, hidden lagoons shimmer emerald green, mangrove forests line quiet bays. One of the most iconic landscapes is Defelan Lagoon, a natural maze of limestone pillars and crystal-clear water so calm it reflects the sky like glass. Nearby, Harfat Peak offers panoramic views over endless karst formations, best seen at sunrise when the islands glow gold. Everywhere you look, Misool feels raw, ancient, and alive. Misool's beaches are untouched perfection, soft white sand, scattered seashells, and not a footprint in sight. Some of the most stunning beaches include Yilit Beach, powdery white sand, shallow turquoise water; Balbulal Beach, framed by limestone cliffs and coral reefs; hidden sandbars that appear only at low tide. Unlike commercial destinations, Misool has no beach clubs, no crowds, no vendors, just nature in its purest form. You'll often have entire beaches completely to yourself. While the landscapes above the water are breathtaking, it's what lies beneath the surface that truly defines Misool. The islands sit at the very heart of the Coral Triangle, an area recognized by scientists as the global epicenter of marine biodiversity. This vast underwater realm, stretching across 6 nations, is often called the Amazon of the seas for its staggering richness of life. It's a confluence of powerful ocean currents that deliver a constant stream of nutrients, fueling an explosion of life that is unparalleled anywhere else on our planet. To slip beneath the waves here is to enter a world that feels both ancient and intensely alive. The underwater world of Misool is nothing short of legendary, a reputation earned through decades of exploration by divers and scientists who return with stories of unbelievable abundance. The water is often so clear that visibility seems endless, revealing a 3-dimensional city of coral, bustling with activity. The sheer density of life is overwhelming. Every square inch of the reef is occupied, painted in a kaleidoscope of colors that shift and shimmer with the movement of the sun. Divers and snorkelers are immediately immersed in this vibrant metropolis. The statistics are mind-boggling. Scientists have cataloged over 1,500 species of fish in these waters, but this number fails to capture the spectacle of seeing it firsthand. Imagine clouds of orange anthias so thick they obscure the reef behind them, or rivers of silver fusiliers flowing over the coral. From the tiny jewel-like damselfish guarding their territories to the larger, curious batfish that shadow divers, the reef is in constant, mesmerizing motion. This incredible fish population is supported by the architects of the reef itself, the corals. With more than 500 different species, that's 75% of all known corals on Earth. Misool is a living library of coral diversity. Vast gardens of intricate hard corals provide shelter while delicate sea fans, some several meters wide, filter nutrients from the current. These structures are the foundation of the entire ecosystem, a city built by tiny polyps over thousands of years. And among these coral gardens live the icons of the ocean. Encounters with graceful manta rays are common as they visit cleaning stations to have parasites removed by smaller fish. Sleek reef sharks patrol the reef edges, their presence a vital sign of a healthy, balanced ecosystem. And ancient sea turtles glide serenely by, pausing to rest on the seafloor or graze on sponges, seemingly unbothered by their human observers. But the magic of Misool is also in the small details. Look closely at a Gorgonian sea fan, and you might spot the impossibly tiny pygmy seahorse, a master of camouflage no bigger than a grain of rice. Then, look to the blue, and you may witness the breathtaking power of a massive synchronized school of barracuda and jacks, moving as one single shimmering organism. For divers, Misool offers a collection of world-renowned sites. At a site named Boo Windows, 2 large holes have eroded through a small island, creating spectacular swim-throughs. As you pass through these windows, you are framed by soft corals and greeted by schools of fish on the other side, a truly iconic Raja Ampat experience. Then there is Magic Mountain, an offshore seamount that acts as a magnet for marine life. It's famous for its manta ray encounters, where both oceanic and reef mantas congregate. And the site known as Four Kings presents a dramatic underwater landscape of towering pinnacles, their spires covered in life and swarmed by clouds of fish. What makes Misool truly unique and allows for this extraordinary abundance is the Misool Marine Reserve. Established in partnership with the local communities, this vast no-take zone means all fishing is restricted. This forward-thinking conservation model, actively patrolled by local rangers, has allowed marine life to rebound and thrive at levels rarely seen elsewhere. The success of this protection is so profound that you don't even need to be a diver to experience the magic. Simply donning a mask and snorkel and swimming from the shore of your resort reveals a world of wonder. The shallow reefs are pristine and packed with life, making you feel as though you are swimming through a perfectly curated living aquarium. Deep within the remote southern reaches of Raja Ampat, hidden among a string of uninhabited islands, lies a destination that redefines the very concept of a tropical escape. This is Misool, home to one of the world's most respected and visionary eco-resorts, Misool Eco Resort. Its location is no accident. It was chosen specifically for its breathtaking beauty and its critical importance to marine biodiversity, placing it at the very heart of the Coral Triangle. The journey here is an adventure in itself, a deliberate passage away from the familiar world and into a realm of pristine, untouched nature. The resort itself is a masterpiece of sustainable architecture. Built entirely on the site of a former shark finning camp, its very foundation is a story of redemption. Every structure was painstakingly crafted from reclaimed tropical hardwoods, salvaged from the surrounding waters and milled on-site. This philosophy of no-impact construction means not a single tree was felled. The design, inspired by traditional Papuan building techniques, allows the resort to blend seamlessly into the environment, appearing as if it has grown organically from the lagoon itself. Life at the resort is governed by the rhythms of the tide and the sun. There are no televisions, no crowds, and no noise pollution. The constant connectivity of modern life fades away, replaced by the gentle lapping of waves beneath your bungalow, the rustle of ocean breezes through the palms, and the symphony of exotic birdsong. This is a place for digital detox, where the main attractions are the vibrant house reef just steps from your door, and the star-filled sky at night. But this isn't just about luxury or escapism, it's about conservation in action. The resort is the operational base for the Misool Foundation, a non-profit dedicated to safeguarding this marine paradise. Guests are invited to participate in this mission, attending lectures by resident biologists and learning firsthand about the delicate ecosystem they are a part of. The Foundation's crowning achievement was helping establish a 300,000-acre marine protected area. This no-take zone, patrolled by local rangers funded by the resort, has produced astonishing results. In just over a decade, biomass has increased by an average of 250%, and the area has become a sanctuary for sharks, manta rays, and countless reef fish. The resort's house reef alone is considered one of the most biodiverse in the world. By choosing to stay here, visitors become patrons of this vital work. Your presence directly supports the employment of over 200 local people, funds the Ranger Patrol, and contributes to community-based conservation programs. It is a powerful model of tourism where luxury and sustainability are not mutually exclusive, but are instead intertwined, proving that protecting our planet's most precious places can be a shared and rewarding endeavor. Misool is also home to indigenous Papuan communities who have lived in harmony with the sea for generations. Villages are small, traditional, and welcoming. Local life revolves around fishing sago, harvesting canoe, travel storytelling, and music. Visitors are often invited to experience local customs, taste traditional food, and learn about ancestral connections to the ocean. Misool isn't just a destination, it's a living culture. Best time to visit: October to April. Calm seas, excellent visibility. Travel tips: this is a remote destination. Plan carefully, bring reef-safe sunscreen, respect marine life and local customs, expect limited internet and electricity, embrace the disconnect. Misool is more than beautiful, it's a reminder of what the world looks like when nature is protected, respected, and allowed to thrive. In a time of over-tourism, Misool stands as a rare example of sustainable paradise. This is not just one of Indonesia's most beautiful islands. It may be one of the most beautiful places left on Earth.